Hey, welcome back to Little Hollow Homestead. We're down here doing the next phase of our project, building a roof over our chicken run. I did get a head start before I invited you along, but I'll show you what I've done, and we'll keep going. I've got two more of those uprights to attach, so I'll show you what I've done. All right, you can see our brackets. Our brackets worked out really nice for here. I've got these screws in at an angle just because they were a little too long to go straight in. So I went at an angle. And then the nice thing about doing it this way, I suppose, is I'm going to be able to plumb these as I go. It's not like it's set in the ground and you get what you get. I'll be able to adjust these and make these nice and plumb. So the front ones are obviously going to be a little bit shorter than the back one, so we get that slope in the roof like that. And I just cut these wild, so because of the base of these, they're all going to differ a little bit, and then the contour of the ground will differ a little bit. So we'll take our first 2x6 ledger board and go across here and plumb these as we go, and then make sure our ledger board is going to be level all the way across. And then whatever's sticking up above, we'll just knock that off with the Sawzall. So we've got two more of these to attach. We'll get going. Okay, like I say, we're just letting these run wild on the end. So we're just right about, well, that's just about right actually, about 74, 75 inches. I think I'm due for a new blade. I hit a screw on one of the ones I've already got up and I paid for it. This blade's a little dull. All right. And here again, this was the benefit of building these brackets myself. I could make them fit just about perfect, except I forgot my little grubbing hoe that I've been using as a hammer. Move you a little closer. So, like I was saying, that's the benefit of building these brackets myself. I was able to make them so they fit my two 2x4s that are screwed together, and it'll be a nice, snug fit. Which is why I have my little snugger right here. Yeah, that's about right. We'll drill our pilot hole so we don't split out our wood. Only getting a couple inches, so towards the end as you screw that lag screw in, it's going to grab real solid wood. Should be very solid. That makes it really good and solid. As we keep going with the building process, of course, we'll level that and plumb it, like I was saying before, put rocks or shims underneath the base of this. And yeah, that's the plan. This is the first step. These first two uprights plumb. We'll measure between them, determine our height, and we'll get that first ledger board cut. Okay, we've got the other end of our ledger board secured to that first upright. We'll find out what I did with my drill. I left it over here. Sounds about right. And we'll just level that up. Looks like it is right there. Perfect. Not so perfect. There we go. All right. Careful not to drop your level. And then before we put our rafters in, of course, we'll cut this flush. But we know that's level, so we'll just work our way around. One thing I'm going to do, because when I put this coop up, I'm sure it's not perfectly symmetrical. So I'm going to make sure that the distance between this upright and that upright are the same. And so I'll adjust the two on the other side, on the downhill side, to reflect this measurement, so that our roof will be nice and square. So when we go to put our panels on the rafters, it's not going to be messed up. It'll be nice and square, and should work. So there you go, first board. Okay, we're back at it again this morning. We've got all the rim boards on. Now the next step is to go around and plumb our support posts. You can see they're a little off skew, but that's why they're movable. One more thing I failed to mention. All of the materials I'm using, these screws included, these are used screws that we took out of an old deck. I helped my buddy build decks and I salvaged these screws. All of this lumber comes from packing crates from a remodel they did at my job that held big decorative glass pieces. So you saw me build the bases. That was out of scrap material. The wood's all scrap. So up to now I've had to pay for the cement, 6 bags of concrete mix, post mix, and that's it. I won't have to pay for any of the lumber. I got that all from salvage. The sheets, I'm still trying to source some used sheets from somewhere. I haven't had any luck yet, but I'll keep doing that. If worst case scenario, I'll have to go to Home Depot and buy some corrugated roofing panels. I think if I do have to buy panels, I'm going to buy the clear ones so that the light can penetrate. As you know, chickens need light, and I think the more light we can get them, especially in the wintertime, the better they'll lay. So if I have to go that route, that's what I'll do. But we're going to go ahead and go plumb up all these supports. I'm going to cut off everywhere that the lumber's run wild, and then we'll be able to start setting the rafters in, and we'll pick you back up when I start that process.
How you get your finger cut.
Having only one thumb really makes work difficult. So last night I wasn't filming or anything, but I was cutting a piece of wood. My thumb slipped down and went inside this lovely guard, and it got caught up in as this reciprocates. So mashed it pretty good, cut it pretty good. Still bleeding a little bit, but
Why don't you go to the doctor?
I'm not afraid of another scar. Goodness.
The struggle is real.
Phew. Boy, tell me about it. All the little untidy bits are cut off. We will start laying our rafters. Okay, so the way we get the angle for our rafters, we just take square and just run that angle up. Do the same on the other side. Like that. Now we'll cut those off and it should fit. Okay, it took the better part of a day, but we got it framed. We are ready for the sheeting material. See, we got everything all nice and braced. If you look, you push on it, it's pretty darn sturdy. Once you get the sheeting on the top there, it ties everything together like diagonally, and really adds a lot of strength. But there you go. Finally, my project's coming together. It is down right in the bottom of the hollow, as you can see. But that will be a permanent fix to my muddy chicken coop. Looking forward to it.